everyone, I'm Jory Richard. Welcome to another video. This one is about correspondences. The second Hermetic principle is the law of correspondence. And it states, as above, so below. Whatever is happening up there is also happening down here. I got a solar system within my body, and there's also a solar system and planets in the sky. I have thoughts that are in my mind, up here, and then these things manifest into the physical world down below. Correspondence also means that things that don't look like they are related are actually tied together. Everything corresponds, and it's linked together. So the more links that we make, the stronger our mind becomes. So we just want to keep on making correspondences. For example, we have the 7 chakras within our body. Hey, Harmony Tarot, how you doing? We want to make these correspondences because the more links that we make, the stronger our mind becomes. There's the 7 chakras in our body. So each one of these chakras relates to a color, and it also relates to a specific day. For example, the root chakra is like where my feet are. How are you? I'm doing all right. I got off today, but I don't have to do anything, but I'm choosing to go to the retirement home and work the late night shift. I'm working 12 o'clock to 8 in the morning. So I got off during the day. Perfect, so I could party and make videos. So that's what we're going to do today. And talk about the correspondences. Because I'm still memorizing the different connections too. So these videos are not just for other people, it's for me. And as I teach others, I'm also teaching myself. So the root chakra is when the thought, I should start at the crown, but we're going to start at the root, fuck it. That's when the thing physically manifests into the world, corresponding to the planet Saturn and Saturday, black stones like shungite. Saturn represents opposition, shit that happens in our life that makes us stronger. Opposition is sure to come, but it's something that is necessary in order to transform us and move us onto the next stage of life. So Saturday corresponds to the root chakra, and the root also corresponds to the color red. That's the chakra color, red. And see, red right now, I'm wearing red because right now is the color, it's the hour of Mars. If we find planetary hours, so like right now is a ritual, and I'm hyping up the energy. I'm hyping up that Mars energy because I'm wearing red. Mars corresponds to the number 9, which is the end of the cycle. We're about to start a whole nother journey. And we're at the mountaintop, and we're about to descend and start the shit all over again. Today is Friday, which corresponds to Venus, the heart chakra, which is green. That's the color that corresponds to the heart chakra. So I got the red shirt representing Mars, and then we got the green and the pipe right here representing the heart chakra and Venus. Then they're moving up from the root chakra. We go to the sacred chakra, or the sex chakra. And that color, here, I'm going to show you the necklace as I do it. The sacred chakra corresponds to the color orange. Let's say that this is orange. It's kind of faded. The sacred chakra corresponds to the color orange. And Thursday, the goddess and the gods, Thoth, Tahuti, and Mayat. Thoth is the the original gangsta, the god that was behind everything. He created every fucking thing. If you name something, Thoth is behind it. And I would recommend reading the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. That's going back to the source information that everything came from. All religions, all this higher knowledge comes from the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. There's Tahuti and Mayat. And when we base our lives upon the 42 laws of Mayat, then we're living according to nature and not against it, and then we reap good things in our life. One of the laws of Mayat is, I have not polluted the water. Whenever I see anybody fertilizing their fucking grass, I'm like, dude, you're poisoning the water. You're turning that shit to wormwood and going against the laws of Mayat. We have to not dump poison in our lakes because we drink that shit, which makes sense. So we live according to the laws of Mayat, corresponding to Thursday. Can you help me open my throat chakra? Well, I'm a Gemini, which is corresponding. See, this whole video is about correspondences. So it's like, what does all this fucking information mean? It kind of sounds like it's just random. But the more that we start piecing everything together, my mind becomes stronger. Like, for example, within 3 hours, I taught myself the letter placements of the alphabet. Like, the letter J is 10. The letter L is the 12th letter in the alphabet. The letter O is the 15th letter. The letter R is the 18th letter. You can remember that, like, rated R movies. You need to be 18 in order to enter. R is the 18th letter. M is the 13th letter. W is the 23rd letter. Just by memorizing the letter placements, my mind becomes stronger. So I take these correspondences and I keep on linking more and more things together. And then you start realizing the different energies, and you're picking up on things that the average person is not picking up on, because you're making all these connections and you're piecing together something that wasn't there before. So it's almost like you're seeing behind the matrix and what's putting everything together. Duke P 911, how you doing, bro? We're making all these fucking connections, and the more things that we piece together, the more stronger our mind becomes. And what I mean by that is that the second hermetic principle is the law of correspondence. That things that don't seem like they are connected are actually connected. Everything is related. And the more connections we make, the stronger our mind becomes. And this is a fundamental part of learning magic. The stronger our mind becomes, the more that we can outwit others and physically manifest our will into this, into the physical world. That's what magic is, getting this world to conform and me having control over it. So making these correspondences, so I just talked about the solar plexus, and that corresponds to the color orange, and Thoth, Tahuti, Mayat, Jupiter, and Thursday. Then we're going up to the solar plexus, and that is the sun within me. And as above, so below. I have a sun within me. The sun is actually my soul. That's why the sun is called SOL. My soul is the sun. And I am a piece of the sun having an experience on this planet called Earth. And all the other planets that exist, my astrology, it is within my body. So what is within my body is also on the outside up in the sky. So I have the solar plexus, which is the sun inside me, and the sun is also in the sky. And Jesus is Amen Ra, the Egyptian sun god. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna see. So the solar plexus, it corresponds to the color yellow. So we make that connection. Yellow.
How many times have you done this?
And Tuesday. Hey!
Hey!
How's it going, Duke?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just chilling.
Good, good. I love it. Love it. Just thought I would chime in on this. I'm always trying to... Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm trying to get some understanding about the stuff you're talking about. All right.
Yeah. Is that a question?
Oh, woo. That'll help me get some understanding, won't it?
Yeah. Hell yeah. So like me and you, we're wearing a red shirt right now. This hour, if you go to Planetary Hours, Chicago, we're in the hour of Mars. Mars corresponds to the color red, and that's this fiery energy to just like burn shit down. And it's like that drive and just being ambitious. But it's also today's Friday, and then that is this Venus heart chakra and the color red or color green. So what I'm doing is I just keep on making more and more connections, and it's like my mind keeps on expanding and becoming stronger. And this is a way to train it. And the more connections we make, we start seeing that all these things that like look like it's random, it's really not random at all. It does all relate. And then we start picking up on the energies.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's why I chime in. That's why I always watch your show. You know,
Yeah.
I wanted to blow up. I wanted to blow up. You got to take it to a next level. You got to add it to all my, got to some way link it to my YouTube channel so we can get you, set up on that thing. I got all those, you know, subscribers. So maybe we should link it and blow it up.
Hell yeah.
Like, boom. You know, red everywhere. I just wanted to say hi. That's all, man. You know, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you do is what you do, right?
Yeah. You know, whatever we like doing. Like what really sunk into me, I don't know if you ever heard of Aleister Crowley, but like
no.
He has this saying, it's do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. And it's like doing what we want. Like that is the most profound statement ever. Because like I look at the way that I was raised, it's like I went to church, I went to public school, and they were just teaching me how to be bored. Just complete boredom. And I was being trained my whole life to do something that I didn't want to do. Because somebody wanted me to do a job that nobody else wants to do. So we're going to make this fucking guy bored as shit. We're going to train him to be a slave, not give him any fucking skills. And then when I was sent out into the world, I ended up getting used. So then where I'm at now, it's just like if we just do what we want, we're doing good. There's so many people that want to use us and get us doing what we don't want to do.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But you know what? I just got used. I got used on this VH1 show to do that renovation on that tattoo shop, right?
Yeah.
So now they're talking about giving me my own show. So sometimes you get used, and when you get used, you become something else, right? You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's a benefit. You can benefit from being used if you learn from your usage, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna try my best to use this opportunity to get into a new level of where I need to be. So that's why I say keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. We're connected. So if I blow up, you blow up, and we all blow up, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be. So
Even if we do get used, like this one girl used me for sex, and then at first I was
she
like,
did. Oh,
welcome.
she shouldn't do. That's wrong.
I know
There's no way.
it's bad, very very bad. And then it's like it broke my heart at first, but then I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to be with this girl. It's like it just shows your fucking true colors. And then it makes me stronger because it's just another experience and something that I went through in my journey. You're breaking up. You're probably going to cut out. That's what happens. It starts breaking up, and then it just dips out. All right, Duke. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, here we go. So then, the solar plexus, it is the sun in the center of my body, but it's not only in my body, it's also out in the universe, out in the sky above. And it's the sun in the sky. It's my soul. So my soul is the sun, and I am a piece of the sun living on the earth, and all the planets also are inside of me. Okay? Okay? Stick with me here. And the sun, the solar plexus, it corresponds to Tuesday, Harukuti, and the color yellow. Yellow. So this is the color of the solar plexus. Then we're moving up to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is green. Everyone loves the color green. And the heart chakra, that corresponds to Friday, when everyone goes out and parties. And it's all about the heart, man. And the planet Venus. And that's that love planet. That procreation, that sexual force, that sexy ass woman, Madre de Agua, that ocean lady that I need to get some seashells and offer it to Madre de Agua because she's such a sexy queen. And so that's what that Venus energy is. And that is the heart chakra. Color green right here. Do I even have a green one? I don't even have a green one. Hell yeah, Lapo will. I'm doing this so I can remember this shit too. Because the more correspondences we make, the stronger our mind becomes. And then we start connecting these things, and harmony. I do sexy dances all the fucking time. I haven't did it in a while because I moved everything around in my room and shit got shuffled around. But I've been dancing for like 2 years, and I'm getting pretty good. Like it's all about hypnotizing the crowd, and I gotta slither like a snake, and then hypnotize you, put you in a trance, and then when you're in a trance, then I come with the magic and the lesson, and then it's more susceptible and it seeps into your subconscious mind. So that's what I need to mix in the dancing, hypnotize you, and then start programming your mind with the information. Because this is how you shift your reality and transform it into something completely different. The earth is flat, Lapo will. I did see a video and I'm like, holy shit, it really does seem like the earth is fucking flat. But I'm not the one, I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. Everything that I was taught my whole life was a lie. So I need to go through and then try to prove all things and figure out what is going on in this amazing world. So then we have the heart chakra, and that corresponds to Venus, the day Friday, and green. And that is, and the type, see, I got these copper pennies. Copper also corresponds to Friday and Venus. And if you find any of these pennies that say 1 cent on them, this one's from 1950. You want to collect these copper pennies and put them under your pillow. I put the shungite and the copper pennies under my pillow. And this will enhance my dreams and then cause me to speak to deities. And I can talk to the Egyptian god Set directly, and then he could tell me exactly how to conquer this motherfucking world. Right? That's what we desire. AT salt. Okay, so hell yeah, we're gonna go live, but I need to finish the fucking chakras. And then the throat chakra. Harmony Tarot needs me to open up her throat chakra. Harmony Tarot, your throat chakra is opened because this corresponds to the planet Mercury. And Wednesday, and the metal mercury, the shit that's in the thermometer, or quicksilver, that's the metal. And the throat chakra is blue. So if you want to open up your throat chakra, Harmony, you gotta get some of these blue stones. I'd recommend aquamarine. And work with the goddess Madre de Agua, and get those seashells. And I'll be offering seashells to Madre de Agua. Okay, I'm going live with AT Salt. And then we have the third eye, and the third eye is indigo, and that's like a brownish color. That's corresponding to Monday, Moon Day. Tea. See, I got this woman sitting on the moon. This reminds me of the Lust card in the Aleister Crowley Thoth Tarot Major Arcana. The Lust, when the woman is sitting on the beast, reaching up. You know what? I'm gonna get that card right now. Hey, how's it going, AT Salt? How you doing, bro?
I'm here. Oh, yes. Hey, what's going on? So yeah, you were talking about the throat chakra, and I actually have sodalite right here in my hand, as we speak on this, and I found this whenever I was a child in a clear water streamway. You know, and this was just sitting there in the clear water, and I mean, yeah, the throat chakra is clear, and the throat chakra, and art is usually associated with the sacral chakra because it's creation. But whenever I learned about the chakras, I was like, nah, my art is not going to be just in the sacral chakra. I need to align all of the chakras in order to expand, in order to make art. All the chakras need to be balanced, and the chakra that I focused on was the throat. And so yeah, I mean, and that's expression. And expression is beautiful, and communication. But guess what goes, and it's it's amazing that what goes underneath, what goes in line with communication and expression is connection. Like, really? That's the only reason why we communicate. The only reason that why we express. Expressing happens to be healthy for us, but simultaneously, it's good for yourself because, well, no. I said yourself whenever I was talking about you. Exactly. It's good for others. You know, whenever I express myself, it helps others potentially if your third chakra is balanced and aligned. Everything that you will say will help others, and that's how it's supposed to be. And everything that others say is supposed to help you, and we all need to be working together on this.
When is the right time to begin healing, though? To begin healing others and to be sent out? Like, when are you perfect and then able, where you are that guru, and then you have enough knowledge and now you're ready? Like I say, you fucking start from where you're at. And as you teach others, you will teach yourself.
Yeah, I mean, we're all teachers. We're all here teaching one another lessons. You know, who are teachers? Teachers are students. We're teachers and we're students. There's a symbiotic relationship of learning. That's all that this realm is a learning realm. It's a playground, a training ground. You know, and it's a training ground for the universe, a universal expression. Man, I have so much stuff. I realize how much stuff I have just like hanging out. Yeah, so the reason I mean, what I mean is, like, I have a bag right here, and then I have a backpack, and then I have like a book and a piece of paper and a crystal, and it's like, geez. But I made no big deal of it because it was just all of my stuff. You know, it was just, your things are really an extension of you in a way, because your responsibilities and what your things are your responsibilities, and your responsibilities are extensions of you. Now I'm actually in this restroom, and it's hilarious because I wrote something, or I don't know who wrote this, you, I, somebody, everybody, the universal God mind, last year, and it's still here, and I wonder how many people have been affected by this.
Who are you? An idea? A thought? You don't exist. An illusion. Who you really are is me, and I am you. We are everything.
See beyond the illusion of perspective. There are no perspectives here. And it's not a higher perspective to see beyond the illusion of perspective. To see beyond the illusion of perspective is to see all perspective as being the same perspective, as all being true, all being right. That doesn't mean that you are more right than me, okay? That means that I'm just as right as you. And we need to balance these chakras, because we are chakras. And we were talking about chakras. Why aren't we talking about the planets? Why aren't we talking about the planets? Because the planets are the chakras. Whenever you look up, you're looking into yourself. And those planets are chakras. And all the stars are nadis. And they're all connected, and there's energy flowing through all of them.
Yeah, there's probably like 7 planets, right? 7 planets, just like the 7 chakras?
Yes. Indeed.
Because I know, like, Venus. The planet Venus corresponds to Friday, and the color green and copper. Venus is like that sexual energy, that goddess. I just picture Venus like coming out of like a seashell, looking all sexy, and then like giving me a piece of that.
Just that was perfect. Nobody heard me. Nobody heard me explaining. Hello. Yeah. So, I'm having a malfunction currently, or am I? But I just had an intense malfunction because so many people were trying to talk to me simultaneously, and I didn't know what to do. So I just kept talking to you, Jory Richard, you and everybody that's here. But there was a group of people behind me, and right as I walked past them was whenever you said sexy, so they started giggling. But yeah, no, but these shockers. But have you heard about? Do what?
People are gonna get drunk at bars and fuck each other and get all sexy. It's gonna be a magical night, man.
Yes, yeah. So, have you heard about the shockers being implants?
What do you mean implants? Like breast implants?
Have you heard? No, there's a bunch of people out there that are like, man, the shockers are implants, and they were put here by an alien race, basically, to control us. Have you heard about that?
No.
Yeah, so anyways, yeah, sort of. But so is every other concept that we believe in. It's here to control us, but it's also here to help us, even like the heart and the brain. Hello, Alana. Hi.
There's some
I was doing a live video.
some shit that's bad thought though. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, this is Jory Richard. He sits.
Nothing
He
much.
has his own church. He sits and he drinks. He drinks and he smokes and he summons demons.
Ah.
Yeah, he has his own church. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna get going.
All right, I'll see you later.
That's a great way to like describe me. Like under 10 seconds. Like there you go.
Yeah.
That should be my fucking profile. You know, like I'm Joey Richard. I drink and smoke. Fucking have my own church. Summon
Yeah, that's you just. You know who you just met? You just met Fairy Angel. That's Fairy Angel. Yeah, she's part of my super. I don't know if you guys all knew this, but we're all superheroes, right? We all have super abilities, superpowers, and she's part of my team. I mean, you all are part of my team as well, but her powers are quite amazing. Hey, how's it going?
Jory fanboy 32. He said your girl's hot.
Yeah, yeah. They all are. They all are. Like 96 degrees.
PR4.
Like 96 degrees right now. So.
A lot of people
Like
don't have their eye open. They are too busy being control. Are you the savior?
Well, okay. Well, it's the root chakras, all right. That's what they're feeling. Oh my gosh, I would just appear right here.
Oh, hi.
Hey. No, I didn't. I was actually just gonna sit right there, and then I realized there's people right there, and I wouldn't want to like interrupt them. But then it was you guys. I was actually doing a live video here with Jory Richard. Yeah. So if you guys
These
wanna
guys
join,
are funny,
yeah.
man. These fucking comments. That's funny.
Okay, so yeah, they might be implants from aliens, but every body part is an implant, pretty much. Like because every body part is an idea. After I took off that backpack, I feel so much better. Like it's an idea that we believe in and we give energy to, and that's why it exists. And so if we just focus on like the fact that we have wings, like if we just do that for a little while, like I'm sure we could probably grow wings. Yeah. No, it is hilarious. It is hilarious. Yeah. I don't know. It just keeps it just keeps full circling back to this message of like, okay, the chakras are implants, like our arms are implants, all of these things are implants, but they're only
What do we mean by implants?
I can explain that too. And an implant is something an implant is something that we put there, right? Like that is implanted into something, and the way that we implant something into us is by focusing on it. You know, if we, you know. What is that? What is that? Ooh.
A schmonkulumpadon.
Ooh, that's amazing. I think it's very freaky bag. I really connected with the dog last night. I was petting the dog and it felt like my cat. I know, right?
No, I totally get that. My
Yeah.
dog always does like
Yeah. Well, I just made the connection because it was a creature around the same size.
Yeah. Is it a dog or
I'm not sure. Not sure, but it was around the same size.
So what
I'm used to
about
connecting with.
what if I say
Oh, yeah.
that the chakras
Oh yeah, right. The chakras.
it
Right,
don't
we're talking about the chakras.
exist? It doesn't even
Well,
exist
yeah, okay,
because we don't exist.
Yeah, but we do because we focus, because we put energy into the ideas and the concepts, and that has made it expand, and that is what reality is just a bunch of stories that we put energy into making it exist, and this is what the human geometry is, and this is what and so all the chakras are is their vortexes. I mean, maybe not vortexes, but their energy. So the endocrine glands, they're endocrine glands inside of our body, and so that's like what they are on a physical level, but on a subtle level, they're connected to they have meanings, like a quality and a quantity type thing, and this would be the quality is the meaning associated to it, what it rules on a subtle level. And so the chakras are points in your body, and there's different systems. Like traditionally, usually most people are like, oh, there's 7 chakras running down your spine because they correspond to the different glands inside your body. But then people say, oh, but we also have 3 more chakras above our head, and like outside of our, like on our hands, da 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 da. And like what I'm trying to say is there's chakras everywhere. There can be chakras everywhere. And the chakras correspond, and like what we were talking about is like how they correspond to different things in this world, like the planets. Like they're pretty much little planets inside of us. Like when we look up and see the planets, the 7 planets, and the 7 chakras. You know, 7 planets. You know that there's a bunch of stars.
It's just a way of making connections. We make connections. It strengthens our mind. We start piecing together things that seemed like it was separate, that it was just gibberish, but then we keep on memorizing and making these connections and piecing it together, and then we realize that we're able to pick up on these energies. That's all I'm doing, is making the correspondences so then I can better identify the energies present at that specific time.
Right. And so what I'm trying to get at here, it may be way out there, advanced, I don't know, but it's just something that I'm picking into is like if these things, if everything is just because energy into it, what if we actually like put like focused in on our hand, or focused in on now I'm reminded of this wild perception I had yesterday. This wild perception of the hand being, it's really hard to explain. Just a big, it grew because we were putting energy into our, energy was being shot out from our torso, like into our hands because we wanted to move things around us. And then it happened. Yeah. It's strange. And our body and our body parts they can just. We're not stuck. We're not stuck in these bodies. These are projections, internal projections.
You know what? Never mind.
Thank you.
Looks like a shame everything
I
is
thought about that. We'll see.
Actually, you're saying you're thinking about things that are actually kind of, put some thought into. Meanwhile, yesterday I was talking about what if Hitler was talking for 5 minutes and snapped his own neck.
Wait, did what? He was talking for 5 minutes?
I'm saying it's nice that you're actually thinking about something you can do something to.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, anything. That's just judging the thoughts. All the thoughts. Like I always say, like all the thoughts are really deep. It's just how much we. It's just how we judge them. Because. Like that could be your thought that you had yesterday that you feel like these thoughts put to shame. That could be a catalyst into something
You talk
crazy.
about what I said?
You could be talking about time travel or something. Like you could be thinking about time travel. But what can we do? What are we supposed to do?
Did you actually record a lesson today?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I gave it to that kid.
Oh,
yeah, we need to talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
We're supposed to do what we want to do, and not be forced to do what we don't want to do. See, like sometimes we can understand what the meaning of something is by seeing what it's not. Or like we could see what the truth is by knowing what a fucking lie is.
Jory, you just broke up, so I didn't understand. But what?
I was gonna prove a point, but then I forgot the first part of it.
Okay, so Jory, you actually have somebody called Jory Fanboy. That's hilarious. He has an account on here called Jory Fanboy that is watching.
Probably.
And well, because this guy's name is Jory. But medicine is a lie, but it's not a lie because we believe that it works, and that's why it works.
Placebo.
Pretty much everything is a placebo. Like food is a placebo. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't use it because they're all tools. Like these are all magical tools that we are using for our expansion. And food really works because it's an actual substance.
Food. Do you think it's possible to just breathe fucking air and then not eat any food? Be a breatharian? I gotta get going, man. I gotta go. I got 5% on my phone. I gotta upload this shit.
Okay, cool. We gotta go. We gotta go too. We're starting a cult over here.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right. See ya. I'll show you my home.
Jordan fanboy. Yeah. Peace out. Apo. Sean Guru. PR4NAA. Damn, there's a lot of fucking people. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Peace, fam.